Who are you?
Hi, I'm Shaathon Walker. I'm a 6'3" guard from Ajax, Ontario. I played at Point Park University for 2 years and then went over to transfer to the University of Guelph. Played there, and now I'm looking to go pro.
Now, at the first university that you went to, what were your stats like?
I was coming off the bench. I averaged about 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3, 4 assists. So coming off a bench as a freshman, I didn't get to play that much, but when I got in, I made it count.
And give us a little feel of what the experience was in terms of what you learned while you were there that you obviously ended up taking into your time at Guelph.
Um, I learned how to I matured as a guard. I would say and playing against older competition and first year being in university, there was a lot of experiences that I had. I played against University of Buffalo and I played against Kent State during that time, so it helped me kind of mature more as a guard and learn from others for sure. Point Park University,
Point Park,
yes sir,
give us a quick recap of your experience there, and then we'll continue into Guelph.
no problem. Yeah, like I was saying, it's just maturing. I played against a lot of different guards, some of the best in the country during that time, playing at Division 1 schools, and just playing against older competition and learning from others around me helped me mature and come into the guard that I am today.
Um, and when you take a look back at what you've learned in the first university you went to, how does that translate to everything that you now have taken and now you're at Guelph? So you're at Guelph now.
Yeah.
What was the first kind of things that you kind of try to impart on your teammates that you learned from your first experience?
Um. Truthfully, when I came back, I tried to be more of a leader, talk more. It's something that I learned, like being out of the school. So whatever I learned to someone younger than me that was just coming in, like I could teach them at least that, and I could bounce ideas off the older guards as well, and we can all learn from each other. So leadership was something I took serious, and in terms of game, I tried to become more of an outside shooter, help my team because that's something that I learned when I was down there. I wasn't much of an outside shooter, so going on, I tried to perfect that as my game goes along for sure.
What do you think you averaged from the 3 point line when you got to Guelph?
Before I got to Guelph, is what you're asking? Oh, I averaged about 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I was a freshman coming off the bench, and I didn't get to play that much. But when I did, I worked my hardest for sure.
Mhm. Now, when you get to Guelph and you are now, trying to impart some wisdom to these younger guys.
Yeah.
What was one of the first things that you were telling these guys in terms of work ethic,
Uh,
things that you saw,
yeah.
um, communication? Like, what were some of the things that you thought they were lacking that you definitely need to kind of work with them on?
Um, I think the young guards that I was playing with, they're only lacking experience. Just getting to the next level and being able to apply it early, but as they kind of had to evolve and learn, and they did. They did their best, and they started to learn more and mature during the season in a short period of time. And I just tried to help as much as I could in that. Just telling them what to expect, telling them how it's going to be, just, just putting confidence in them as well. Like you can do this, like shoot that. If you're open, shoot it. Just trying to be a little bit more of a leader to them and help them understand that they could do this.
What would be one of your career highlights at the University of Guelph? Like one game in particular that you're like, man, that was like a really
That
cool
was my. It depends. Okay, so the first year I played against Lakehead and I had 20 points in the last game there, and it was one of those games I wouldn't miss. It felt good being out there and playing like that. We lost, so it wasn't the greatest feeling, but at least I got to get out there and do what I could do. And this year, I would say That's a good question. I would say I had 15 against UFT this year, and I felt like that was one of my better games. I just everything came natural to me that game, so it felt good.
Now, with everything that you've kind of been through in terms of playing in the States, playing here, um, who do you model your game after that you think you know is the way that you've kind of been playing?
That's funny. Look, I would who I wanted to model my game after was Kobe Bryant. Like I loved Kobe Bryant, but I wouldn't say that I have that much of a comparison playing with him. So what I've heard a lot, and I've kind of gone with the idea, is John Wall. I've seen a lot of people say I'm similar to John Wall, so I've been watching him and trying to build what he does into my game.
Now, welcome to the IBTV family, the International Ball TV
Thank
family.
you.
And how has that experience been for you? And how was your experience recently playing in the 3-on-3 tournament for
Um,
Canada United?
it's been good. Tom is the first person I've met and talked to, and he's a good guy. Like he makes me feel warm. So when I'm talking to him, I feel like I could trust him. So and if I know it's not just one, I'm just meeting everyone else, but I'm sure it's the whole team's like that, you know. So um, it's been good. It's been good. I've liked it. Also played in the 3-on-3 tournament, like you said, this Sunday, and I enjoyed that. It was good competition, like pro competition, and I felt like I played the best, not the best that I could, but I feel like I played well. I did a good job, and I just want to keep improving off of that for sure.
What are some things that you would like to build on in your game right now?
Just shooting. I just want to become a natural shooter, consistent shooter. If I could do that, then I feel like a lot of things that I like to do will open up easier for me, and the game will come easier for me if I get better at that. So that's one thing that I know I'm working on daily.
If if a scout was sitting right behind me right now and was watching this, what is something that they could take away from your game that you're like, this is a reason why you should pick me to help run your squad?
I think they would see me and just realize how much of a competitor I am and understand that I'll do anything to win. Defense, for sure, I will play. I will play a lot of defense. I feel like that's what's needed. I just like doing it also. So
Hmm.
and just getting to the rim, attacking, trying to finish on people, trying to see find someone open. That's what they would notice from my game.
Where did you end up playing your high school ball?
I played at Sunrise Christian Academy in it's a prep school in Kansas. I played there for 2 years.
How was that?
It was good. It was a great experience. Yeah, high school basketball is always different, but like, yeah, those are great times for sure.
Do you feel like that definitely prepared you for your first year of university?
It gave me a boost, but when you get there, you have to kind of adapt to. It's all different, but for sure, it helped me out.
To all the athletes that are coming up behind you that are trying to kind of find a model to and a path to follow. What would you say to them in terms of work ethic and what got you to this point now, like that you think is something that they need to kind of instill in themselves?
Work ethic for sure. Like just getting in the gym and working every day. But you always think you're doing in your mind you think you're working the hardest, but there's always another level to work, and that's something that I'm learning still. That's something that if they can pick that up young, then the sky's the limit for you because it all starts with the work. And something that just got me here today, I just say, just don't give up. That's about it. Don't give up. Like even if it's not your day, if you don't think it's working for you, don't give up. Just keep working.